Welcome to New Sky TV. Old flames still linger? Wang, Haozhen and Yuxin reunite, reigniting their on-screen chemistry and sparking online speculation. The moment the camera focused on them, the internet exploded. When Wang, Haozhen and Yuxin stood together again, the comments section nearly burst open, not with deliberate sweetness, not with formulaic ambiguity, but with the familiar feeling that instantly transported viewers back to their peak moments. That unspoken understanding, requiring no build-up, capable of making hearts race with just a glance, seemed as if the drama had never ended. Many say this is old flames still lingering. But those in the know see deeper. This isn't a simple rekindling of their on-screen chemistry, but rather two people who treat acting as a religion, standing once again at the same professional level. Wang, Haozhen and Yuxin, from the beginning, weren't the type to rely on their looks. They are certainly attractive, have a large following, and generate discussion, but what truly keeps viewers rewatching and captivated is their extremely restrained yet precise emotional delivery during their performances. A pause, a breath, a hesitant glance, emotions build layer by layer, without a single superfluous word. Industry insiders had already noticed them. Some had privately analyzed their scenes together, studying how they conveyed emotional nuances within a few minutes, even using their clips as models for emotional expression in short dramas. While audiences were still immersed in the sweetness and charm, they were already pondering, how was this moment of heart-fluttering designed? Most importantly, their sweetness was never superficial. It wasn't contrived closeness or forced affection, but a natural approach built upon the character's logic. Wang, Haozhen excelled at restrained. His emotions were like an undercurrent, seemingly calm but actually turbulent. Yuxin excelled at expression. Her emotions were outwardly expressed yet never lacking in restraint, always accurately catching every emotional signal thrown at her by the other. The balance was perfect. The short drama market is maturing, and audiences are becoming increasingly discerning. It's no longer an era where a few hugs or intimate scenes can fool viewers. What truly endures is the professionalism that withstands frame-by-frame review, the meticulous attention to detail that shines through. A good relationship is certainly a plus, but what truly makes someone memorable is talent. Wang, Haozhen and Yuxin excel precisely in this regard. They don't rush to prove anything, nor do they rely on hype to manipulate the audience. Instead, they consistently deliver performances that showcasing their chemistry isn't accidental, but the inevitable result of repeated refinement. Therefore, when they reunite, speculation naturally arises, and emotions naturally rekindle. But even more touching than lingering feelings is their ability to remain together after their individual growth, allowing the audience to believe once again that truly high-quality on-screen chemistry isn't fabricated, but rather acted. Their previous pairing in My Mr. Right required almost no dialogue. A single glance was enough to create a sweet, intimate connection. It wasn't contrived ambiguity, but a steadfast certainty and reliance born from characters already knowing each other. This is why the series garnered over 20 million views in just 3 days, with related topics trending on social media and the barrage of comments unanimously declaring, they're a match made in heaven. But what truly convinces viewers is the solid quality behind the hype. Many viewers only realized after watching it 2 or 3 times that its appeal wasn't built on intimate scenes, but rather on subtle details. Wang, Haozhen's hesitant yet persistent gaze, Yuxin's unconsciously slowed pace as she turned away, emotions flowed in the air, sweet but not cloying, restrained yet captivating. This is why, when Meteor Shower officially announced its start of filming, the market reacted almost reflexively. Just days after filming began, pre-orders for the wrap party exceeded 1 million, a speed that silenced many competing projects. Even more impressively, the data curves on both platforms saw a near takeoff-like surge, leaving similar short dramas far behind and creating a clearly visible advantage. There was no shortage of discussion within the industry. One producer privately stated that this was no longer just about the CP, couple, effect, but a reflection of the actor's credibility. Viewers were willing to pre-order because they knew that as long as these two were on screen together, the emotions would be palpable, and the story would be believable. Meteor Shower hadn't even officially aired yet, but the buzz had already begun. Some began to revisit their past scenes together, analyzing frame by frame the subtle emotional progression. Others bluntly stated that the charm of this couple lies in their not rushing to give sweet moments, yet becoming increasingly addictive with each viewing. While the market is still copying templates and chasing gimmicks, they have already proven what sustainable appeal is through genuine moments of heart-fluttering. Perhaps this is why audiences can't help but repeatedly confirm, it's not that old feelings haven't faded, but rather that the chemistry between good actors never expires. Looking back at the behind-the-scenes footage, many people subconsciously pause. Wang Haozhen casually draped his coat over Guo Yuxin's shoulders, the movement so natural it lacked any camera presence. When Guo Yuxin took the water glass, her fingertips lightly touched it, brief yet restrained, as if she had long been accustomed to the other's presence. These fragmented moments, seemingly casual, flowed as if rehearsed countless times, making it hard not to overthink. But upon calmer reflection, one discovers that this just right intimacy is not simply a matter of familiarity. On a deeper level, it's their profound consensus on the character states, the instinctive reactions of actors on the same emotional wavelength. Wang Haozhen's acting skills possess remarkable consistency. From his early roles as deeply affectionate male leads to his later portrayals of emotionally extreme and outwardly dramatic characters, and now to his role as a rational, restrained, and powerful chairman in Meteor Garden, each of his transformations has been clear and nuanced. He excels at concealing his emotions deep within, using his eyes, poses, and breath to convey the inner changes of his characters. The colder the surface, the warmer the heart. This is precisely what makes him so captivating. Guo Yuxin, on the other hand, embodies a completely different energy. Her eyes are incredibly expressive. When she smiles, they are bright and lively, like an unguarded fawn, exuding a natural charm. Yet, when a character enters a low point or experiences conflict, she can quickly conceal her emotions, hiding them in her eyes with only a subtle, almost imperceptible fluctuation, leaving the audience wanting to guess. This restrained expression is precisely what makes her so sophisticated. When these two qualities are placed in the same frame, the contrast is instantly amplified. Wang Haozhen carries an inherent melancholy and a sense of oppression. His emotions like the deep sea. Guo Yuxin, however, is like light, bright yet not dazzling. The clash of coldness and warmth imbues every glance with tension, seemingly calm yet brimming with undercurrents. This is precisely why their interactions feel so natural. It's not due to pre-planned actions, but rather the professionalism of both actors, allowing them to quickly grasp each other's rhythm and naturally follow. It's a tacit understanding that only dedicated actors possess. Therefore, rather than simply enjoying the sweetness, viewers experience a long-lost sense of reassurance. Someone is acting with heart, someone is willing to take responsibility for the role, and this sincerity can never deceive the camera. This is why more and more viewers are realizing that this repeatedly captivating feeling is not accidental. It stems from long accumulated acting experience and the actors' deep understanding of the relationships between their characters. When Wang Haozhen stands there, you can clearly feel the weight behind the character. When Guo Yuxin looks up in response, emotions flow silently. The two don't need to deliberately close the distance, their auras already intertwine. In today's fast-paced, thrill-seeking short drama market, such a combination is all the more rare. Instead of bombarding the audience with intense emotions, they unfold the story gradually, allowing the emotions to arise naturally. It is this restraint and sincerity that makes people willing to wait, willing to believe, and willing to be moved again the next time they appear together. Thank you for watching the video. See you in the next video. Thank you.